Hi guys, thank you and welcome back to my channel. So this week we're gonna go in and unboxing a Boxy Charm, actually not Boxy Charm, it's a Boxy Lux this week, and creating this makeup look using the products in here. Also, I was debating to creating a vlog this week or not because all the problem going around the world is kind of crazy right now, so I wasn't sure to see if anybody want to watch me put on some blush and makeup. But I decided to make a vlog this week because I thought everybody gonna stay inside, and if you happen to be bored, don't forget to watch all my video. So I hope this 20 or 30 minutes gonna keep you away from all the crazy thing in the social media right now. So yeah, if you want to continue watching, don't forget to like and subscribe to my channel right down below. Ring the bell buttons right here for next week's notification. I post on YouTube every single Wednesday, also a shorter version on my IGTV every single Friday. And follow me on all my social media at bella.c.snow. Okay, let's get started. Okay, so let's just get this video started. So I was planning not to record a video this week because of all the virus, and then all the contagious, all the epidemic, everything is kind of closed down. So it was like, nobody gonna want to watch me putting on some blushes, mascara, and all of that kind of jazz. But then I thought, I guess now that we all have to like stay home and be safe and not to like spread the rat virus anywhere, and practically everything is closed, so I guess I'm just gonna make videos so I get and entertain you for the next, I don't know, 20-30 minutes. So let's get started. Okay, so I just started out this video. I already put on my makeup and everything because we just got back from the store trying to like looking for paper towels, toilet paper, which is out everywhere, which is crazy. Never know that when there's like zombie apocalypse, the only thing that missing was paper towels and toilet papers. So that's crazy. But yeah, so we've been searching everywhere, every single store for it, but we had no luck finding one, so that's crazy. So now we're just gonna go ahead and open the Boxy Charm Boxy Lux right here. So this box just came to my door. A few video ago I did do an open box using the Boxy Charm last month in February. I'm gonna leave the link right down here so you can see and check that out to see what's in the February box and create a makeup look from that box. But this week, this month, I decided to like kind of upgrade the Boxy Charm to a Boxy Lux. So what it is kind of like you pay every single month $25, and Boxy Lux only happens 4 times a year. And on that month, you're just gonna get charged an additional $25. It's practically only $50 that month for a Boxy Lux. And this is a Boxy Lux. It's slightly bigger than the Boxy Charm. It has a little bit more products, more pricey products. So we're gonna open that today. So this is the March Boxy Lux. Yeah. Okay. So I did open in this one to see what's inside. So I kind of know what's inside, but I'm gonna reopen it right now. So when you open the box right here, this is what is coming to the Boxy Lux this month. Ooh, okay. So with this Boxy Lux, since it's a little bit more pricier than the Boxy Charm, it's $50. It does come in with a few of like electronics, a little bit more tools. So the first tool that I see is this one from PMD something. PMD Cleanse. So this is a smart facial cleansing device. Okay. It's kind of like this thing right here. So this one is have kind of like a synthetic fiber, right? Not synthetics, technology silicone. So this one is more like a silicone, so you can use this to wash your face, do a little bit more like a face exfoliating face scrub, since this one is really soft, and so you don't have to like scrub your face off. I usually use the Clarisonic a lot, and Andre is also using Clarisonic too. And I just noticed that sometimes it's a little bit too harsh to scrub in my skin because it's more like deep pore cleansing. So my skin would get too irritated and too dry too easily. So lately I haven't used the Clarisonic a lot. but Andre is still using it. And now I got this in the mail, so I've actually been using this like the past few days. It's actually really good. This is actually a little bit more softer than the Clarisonic brush, and you don't have to change the brush out like the Clarisonic does. And on the other side, it's have more like a massage thing, and this have 4 different vibrating thingies. So you just press it. Can you hear it? So this thing kind of vibrate, and what it does is kind of like creating like pulsating and kind of push the water into your pores instead of like Clarisonic brush going deep down to your pores. That's gonna help cleanse out the dirt and debris from your face throughout the day. So this kind of like a little bit more gentler face scrub, and you don't have to change this one. This one also use ultra hygienic silicone. Cleanse, odor resistant, antibacterial, hypoallergenic, and waterproof. All hassle-free brush head, never need replacing. So this one does, you just need to put like battery on the bottom right here. I think there's a AA battery, just putting in there. And then you just can leave this in the shower and just use it whenever you're using it. So it's really nice. You can use the other side to do a massage for your moisturizer, which is nice too. So I've been using this one, which is cool. Woo. Oh, I'm not sure how much that one is, but I'm definitely gonna find the price. I'm gonna leave that right down there with the description, so you're gonna know how much the price is. But this whole box here from BoxyLuxe is on like $50, so it's practically already worth it. And the next thing that in this BoxyLuxe is Freesia, this thingy. So this is more like body scrub, Freesia Pearl Beyond Cleansing. So this is the body wash infused buffer. I have no idea what this is. This is more like a body scrub sponge, and it's coming like this. Little weird situation right here. It smells really nice. Smell cleanse and floral. So I guess you just soak this with your with water in the shower, and you use this to like scrub your body. It feels like foam to me, so I'm not sure. I never used this one before. I feel like there's like soap or something that built into it, so I guess it's gonna foam up when you use your body wash. Something, but I'm definitely gonna use this one and gonna see what happened. It smells nice. It say multi-use. I'm not sure what you mean multi-use. Place sponge under water, squeeze to absorb, massage in circular motions to cleanse skin. Squeeze out excess water after each use. Okay, cleanse, exfoliate, hydrate, and massage. Okay, I'm gonna use this tonight. It smells nice. The next thing in the box is Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. This one is Bum Bum Cream. This one is more like moisturizer. The creator actually used this for like to moisturize your butt cheek, whatever. But you can actually use this one to like full body moisturizer. I personally like the golden one. It's more like a shea butter. It smells super nice, so I use this one a lot. I think the full size one is really pricey one though. I wish these would come in like full size instead of like 2. Just give me like a full size of this one. It's a bit more worth it, but it smells so nice. It's so hydrating. I need this whole like thing in like a jug. Okay, so the next thing is Becca from Becca Skin Love, and this one is more like a highlighting stick, a hydrating stick. So this is the Glow Glaze Stick infused with Glow Nectar Brightening Complex. Okay, so when you open this one right here, come in these packaging. And when you pop it open, So this is more like highlighting sticks. If you happen to use your foundation, so you have no makeup day, you can just use this one right here. Just white. It practically doesn't really have anything on it. It's more like a gloss. So if you want to have that like natural sheen to it. Let me try to see, because I already have foundation on and highlighter, so this might break off my makeup. But if you use your finger, I guess. So I guess you can just tap it on your cheek. It's gonna give you more like that glossy finish. More like dewy and glossy. I would not recommend using this one on top of like powder like I'm doing right now, because sometimes it might break up your foundations throughout the day, because this practically is kind of like an oil base. So this might break up your makeup if you have more like powder. If you just have more like liquid, that would be fine. If you have more like no makeup day and just put on like a quick moisturizer, a quick tinted moisturizer, and then slap this on your cheek, then it'd be perfect. But if you happen to like set your face with powder already, I wouldn't recommend using this one right on top, because that's just gonna help break down the makeup. But it doesn't have any shimmer, it's just practically just like a gloss. Doesn't smell like anything though. So just applying with your finger. The next thing that's in this box is, so this is the NARS Power Matte lipstick. It's the NARS Power Matte Lip Pigment right here, and when you open the package, if it decides to come out, and when you open the package right here, so this is the color for the NARS, and the color is called Lowrider. It's right here. I never used this one before, but I believe this is more like a lip stain. And here is the color. It is hella bright though. It is so bright, it might be a little bit too bright for me. But so don't go like this, because it's dripping everywhere. Because it's more like an oil based color. But I'm just gonna use a little bit of this on my lip. It's more like a pinkish color. Okay, so it's more like a lip stain that's gonna dry down matte. I think that's what it's supposed to be. The color is interesting, it's still pretty nice. It's a nice pink. So my lips actually already have a lip liner color earlier, because we went to the store, so I just put on something on. And actually this also came in inside the box, and this is a peel lip liner right here. So that's the one that I used before, and the color is Mood. So what the color called? I think so. So the color is right here, so I used this earlier on my lips. I love it because it's more like a natural pinkish lip color. And I guess you can use this for like a lip color before you put on the NARS color. And another thing that came into this month Boxy Lux is Sotra Beauty hair curler thingy. Hair curler mini ceramic curling iron with cool tip. It's right here. Ooh. It's like a baby mini curler right here. This is so cute. It's coming with this YOLO thingy. This might be a little bit too small for my hair to do my curling, but I showed Andre this and he said you can practically, it's so small you can curl something else. Like, yeah. Something down there, something else curl. But yeah, it's so small and you can't really use this to curl in your whole... my hair is too long to use this one, but it's so cute. It's like... it's tiny. It looks like something else to me though, but I guess it's a hair curler. Or is it? And finally, this one also come in the box. It's the final products from BoxyCharm Luxe. And I didn't know that they made this one. So this is the BoxyCharm eyeshadow. And the back is right this. This is the front, and it say hello charmer. And this is a unicorn, so when you open this one, it's like this. It's a hello charmer, and it is an eyeshadow palette from BoxyLuxe. I didn't know they make eyeshadow palette now. So here's all the color. It's cute, it's bright. So now we're just gonna go ahead and try this color on my eyelid. Ooh. So they have all of this color. They have like matte color, metallic color, foil color, and some shimmer color. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and go swatch all of this color, and then I'm gonna show you the color. I'm gonna create like a quick makeup look using this one. So yeah. Okay guys, so here is the swatch from the first row that I swatched it, and the row is called Boxy Charmer, Full Size, Exclusive, Spoiler, and Luxe. So first watching them, it was surprisingly high pigment. I'm not sure BoxyLuxe have like a palette before, but this is the first time I've seen one. So the matte color is actually a little bit more pigment than some of the color in COLOURPOP, which is surprising. The metallic of the foil actually have a lot of pigment in it. I can't wait to try on the foil one. And so far I'm kinda impressed. Like, it's from BoxyLuxe. Personal eyeshadow palette. Kinda surprising. Now let me go and swatch the second row, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so here is the swatch from the second row. And it's called Unboxing, Sneak Peek, Premium, Swipe Up, Pop Up, and Cup Up Gel. So swatching the second row, I'm very surprised. The matte color and the neutral color showed up quite well. I'm really shocked with the color Swipe Up. It's more like a glitter, shimmering color. So just be careful with that one. Use your finger to apply, but the color is really nice. It's more like a shift. It have like multi greenish tint, goldish tint to it. And since it's a little bit more like shimmer and I wouldn't say glitterish, it's not that glitterish, but it does have some glitter on it. It's super hydrating. It feels kind of weird in a nice way. Like kind of like the feeling of like I don't know, it just feels weird, but it feels nice. I kind of liked it. So I can't wait to use all this color. And again, I'm kind of surprised with how much pigment this palette have. For the price it is, I'm going to leave the price right down below so you can know how much the price of this palette is from BoxyLuxe. But so far, I'm super surprised about the pigment and the color with this one. So now we're just going to move on and create a makeup look using this palette right here. And to start out with this makeup look, first I'm just going to go in with the P. Louise eyeshadow base right here. So I use this one every single time I put on my eyeshadow. And because I already have my foundation makeup look on, but I didn't have any eyeshadow on today just because I want to try on this palette. So now I'm just going to slap on a little bit of primer right on top, just to make sure that all this shadow right here pop out all the color pigment that it have. Also keep the eyeshadow on longer throughout the day. Okay, now that my eye primer is in there, the first color I'm going to dip my brush into is going to be the color Premium. It's more like the first neutral goldenish color. So I'm just going to use that all over my lid to help kind of set my eyelid, and use this more like transition color also. So I'm just going to swipe this all over my lid, and it's kind of matched my skin perfectly, which is perfect because you can't really barely see it. It has slight more like a kind of like the banana big color, more like a golden tone, but it's really translucent. Okay, so after that, it's actually super nice and fit my skin tone perfectly. The next color that I'm going to dip into is right here, the color Spoiler. It's a little bit more peachier color, so I'm just going to dip my brush right in there. It does have a little bit more fallout, but just make sure you dust up your brush and then apply. This one is a little bit more golden peachier. It's slightly darker than the first one, the Premium. It showed up slight more golden tone. So this one I would say is have more like a light to medium pigment. It does show up better than most of the matte color from like ColourPop. which I have the video right down. I'm gonna link that link right down below. When I did a review on the ColourPop, I made my own shadow palette from ColourPop, and some of the color from matte color didn't show up that well, so I'm gonna leave the link right down below so you can check that video out. But so far I'm kind of impressed with this BoxyCharm eyeshadow palette. The color pigment is really nice. It's light to medium in pigment. It's actually really easy to blend also. The next color I'm going to dip into is right here, called the Cup Up Joe. It's more like a caffeine reddish neutral color, which is kind of nice and interesting. It's one of the neutral matte color in the palette, and you know how much I love matte color. So I'm going to just dip that right on the end. And again, put that right on my crease right here to create a socket line, because I don't really have a socket, a defined crease on my eyes. I'm just going to create one. I'm just going to nest that right there into my socket line. And one thing I want to say, that sometimes eyeshadow palette that have like the color, and when you put on your eye, it's kind of like change the color to something a little bit more redder or totally different. With this one, I'm seeing that it's actually coming out the true color that you see on the palette, which is super nice, because some color from some other palette that you try is you see that it's more like a chocolate brown, but then when you put on your eyelid it look red. So you never know with eyeshadow palette. But this one is, so far, it's really decently nice, and it's also blend out really well also. Now with a quick smaller flat brush, I'm just gonna dip into the color Cup Up Joe again, and I'm just gonna dust up the excess and go in on my bottom lash line to create a little bit more lash shadow on the bottom. Then with a fluffy brush, I'm just gonna go in and blending out the edges. Now with the same small precision brush, I'm just gonna dip into the color Cup Up Joe again, just a little bit. So now I'm just gonna really go in and pack in the color right into my crease on the outer corner of my eye. I just want my crease to be really defined before putting on the next shimmering shade. And now the neutral color is in there. I'm just gonna keep everything kind of like quick and neutral for this week. The next color I'm gonna go in, I'm actually gonna use my finger for this color. I'm gonna dip in or swirl in the color Swipe Up. Just be careful with this one. It's more like a glitterish feel. It's really like squishy and funny feeling, but it feels like nice because you can kind of feel the grain of the glitter. It's not that shimmery. It's also have like a cool purpley peachy shift. It's kind of interesting, kind of weird. So I'm just gonna use this color right here. And I'm just gonna pack that right onto my eyelid because I'm just really curious about that color. Ooh. It's kind of have this like interesting mermaidy, wet, shifty look. Actually, this would be nice for like highlighting color. So you can see the difference between this eye with the color shift and then this eye without it. But again, this is more like a slight glitterish color, so use your finger to apply this one, and I kind of love it. Okay, so that I'm kind of obsessed with that color now, the color Swipe Up. It's so interesting. I kind of love it because each time you turn, it's like a different color. So now I'm just gonna go in again with a big fluffy brush and kind of clean out the edges. Just be really careful. Just blending out the edges, because sometimes when you use your finger in there, some products might get across from that crease color, and I don't want that. So now I'm just going to go in really carefully and define that crease a little bit more, kind of blending out the edges really quick. And you can also move into like a smaller brush and dip into the color Cup Up Joe again, because you want that crease to be, or I want that crease to be a little bit more defined. I'm just going to dip the small brush into the Cup Up Joe again, define the outer corner, and really nest into that crease. Okay, so now that my color is in there, now I'm just going to go in and tight line. Since this palette doesn't have like a really deeper color for me to tight line, I'm just going to go in and use the Morphe eye color brush, Morphe eye color shadow right here. and the color is called Midnight. So using the color Midnight from Morphe, I'm just going to go in a tight line really quick. And just to keep the tight line really clean, I'm just going to do a quick wing at the end and not going to tight line the bottom lash line. So now that my tight line is in and my wing is on, now I'm just going to go in and put on the lashes, and I'm using the Muse X lashes from Miss X Lash right here, and the lash I'm using is called TBH. I'm going to leave the link right down below, and don't forget each time you buy to purchase the Miss X Muse X lashes. The name kind of confusing, but you can use the code 20muse for an additional 20% off when you buy the lashes. Again, I'm going to leave the link right down below. Okay guys, so here's the final makeup look using the BoxyCharm eyeshadow palette. Hello Charmer. And I did went ahead and went in with the lip liner, the Appeal lip liner again, to define my lip line a little bit more. Also right after that, I did went in using the NARS lip pigment right here. The color is Lowrider to punch up the color a little bit more. So now let's go on and do a full review on these products. So first off, I'm just going to go in with the lip liner. So the lip liner from Appeal is actually really hydrating. It's slightly waxy though. I don't know about this brand, but I'm just going to go ahead and look up the brand to see how many other lip color there is, because it's really interesting. And with the NARS lipstick liquid, it's not lipstick, lip pigment from the NARS, I'm not sure how much I'm gonna like this one because it's a little bit more runny, so just make sure that you don't like tilt it, because it's more like an oil base that's gonna dry down matte. So if you tilt it, the oil just gonna pour out because it's really fluid and really like liquidy. And I'm not sure how much I like this color. It's okay, it's not one of my favorite. So hopefully they probably do have different lip color in this one, but the formulation is slightly weird, slightly runny, and it's definitely have a lot more high pigment. So just use a little bit at a time. Use your finger to tap in the color. Gonna help mute it out a little bit. And the next thing is that I'm really surprised of is the BoxyCharm Hello Charmer eyeshadow right here. First off, I didn't know that I have like an eyeshadow from BoxyCharm. Do you? So first off, all the matte color is actually really nice. It's more like a light to medium in pigment. It doesn't have a high pigment, but it's also really easy to blend also. That's gonna be a really high point. It's really good. In here it's actually have foil color like Charmer and full size. I do want to go in and try those on later. If you want me to create a makeup look using those color, leave me a comment right down below. But those colors actually really come out really nice too when I swatch them. And one of my new favorite one, the one that I have on my eyes right now, is called Swipe Up. So this one is a little bit more interested. I believe they created it for like a glitterish look. The formulation itself is really interesting. It's really hydrating when you touch it. Like I'm kind of obsessed of touching it because you kind of feel the grain of the pigment, but it's also hydrating at the same time. So it's kind of weird. It's like hydrating pigment glitter. But yeah, I'm kind of obsessed with those one. But overall, all the color is really nice. And yeah, all the stuff in the BoxyCharm this month for the Boxy Lux is pretty decent. I do love the Bum Cream. I wish this one is a little bit more full size because this moisturizer is really good one. Also, it's slightly pricey for the full size, but I do love this too. And I haven't get a chance to try on like the hair thingy yet, but definitely gonna try this one. It's so funny that it's so small though. And I've been trying the face wash, face massage thingy from PMD for like a couple of nights now. So I kind of love it. It does help take off your makeup a little bit. So this is something you get used to, and it's vibrate. So that's it for this week. I hope you like this makeup look. Leave me a comments right down below to see what other makeup looks you would like. And that is it. So don't forget to like, subscribe to my channel right down below. Ring the bell button right here for next week notification. I post on YouTube every single Wednesday. Also on IGTV every single Friday. And follow me on all my social media at bella.c.snow. And I hope this video gonna help entertain you for the next 20 or maybe 30 minutes. I'm not sure, I haven't edited this one yet, but yeah, my video usually be kind of long. But yeah, I hope this is gonna entertain you. And don't forget to wash your hair, wash your face, wash whatever. Stay safe, stay indoor, and I'll see you again on the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.